Howdy folks, it's been a while since I've made any content for my channel, New Day Adventure. I've been super busy at the pool I work at, in a supervisor position, so it's been real tough for me to break away from that consumes my time, making sure I've got everything in that 12,000 square foot pool taken care of for the season. Today I find myself at home. It's Saturday, and I was able to break away from work early, and I've been thinking about a project that would be quite neat that my nephew and I could work on. So behind me here is a boat. It's been in the family for a while, and it's been sitting right here for a while. Earlier, this thing had a big old bush right here, and that whole monstrosity is laying here. I didn't start filming until now, until I jerked and got that out. I don't know what this is, some kind of cushion. I don't know if it's insulation, some kind of foam, but that right there soaked up an awful lot of water and gave some plants, trees dang near, something to root to. So as you see here, there's quite a bit of water in this thing. It's got an old, I believe it's a Johnson motor on it, 20 horsepower. Let's see here, yep, Johnson. And I've actually ridden in this thing back when it was working many years ago. Probably, shoot, at least 15, 16, 17 years ago. It's been a while. So you'll see the tire is a bit shot. The wheel looks good, but tire is gone. So I think the route I'm going to take is just buy a new wheel and tire combo. I might have to get some hubs for it. This doesn't look like a too terribly difficult thing to get water worthy. Take a trip around. I'm going to have to take care of this tire here too. But it's a solid boat. This thing is 6 feet across, 6 feet wide right here, and dang near 6 feet wide right here. So follow along with me, and I'll even include Turner. He's away right now with his Mimi doing some work at the post office she works at in Seaside, Florida. So helping her out. Once I get him here, I'm hoping to get him involved where we can get this thing water worthy and have that boy, who's 10 years old now, using this as something that he can learn to be a little more independent with, because goodness knows when I was his age I would have loved to have something like this. So either way, we got a little bit of work to do on this Landau boat, and I'm looking forward to getting it done. All right, first things first, I have to get that water out. So I believe what I'm gonna do to begin with is just start bailing water. I considered taking a jack and jacking it up right here, bringing it up, you know, step by step, and then getting it to where I could drain a lot of it out. But there's an awful lot of weight up here that I think I can get a lot of it out just with a bucket. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's time to get to bailing. Okay, I'm about getting to the point where I can't scoop anymore with this bucket. Little piece of conduit. All that's going to be redone. There's wire here for a light. I'll redo everything. Get this thing tip-top shape. My nephew and I want to see Turner on this thing by himself, tooling along in the Choctawhatchee Bay. All right. Mainly back here, it's just a bunch of daggum leaves. Yep, I'm gonna use that thing to scoop that out. All right, next step, let's get to scooping. Oh yeah, I have to get up in there for this. See him Oh yeah. Let's see. Maybe I'll throw it over there. There's a rope. Is anything attached to that? That's the anchor rope, I reckon. Holy moly. Looks like it's fairly well preserved. Okay, I'm gonna take a break and get that off my hands for now. All right, I have taken a break and rehydrated, and look at my progress so far. Taking a bunch of leaves and water out of here, and the same out of here. Still have some underneath that seat doohickey there. There's probably a proper name for that on a aluminum boat, but I don't know what it is. I'll just have to Google it. So my next step that I want to do, I guess I could clean this up a lot better. Go ahead and knock all this vegetation off of this doohickey here, which is the Johnson 20. No telling what your model that thing is, but I'll find out. And also, after I do that, either I'm gonna do that, or I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can bring this bad boy here up, so I can drain the remainder of that water out of the drain hole. But we'll see. A while ago, had way too much water in it to lift it up. So let's see what I can do now. Can I budge it? Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, all I gotta do is get me a board and prop her up. So now it's time to find a proper length board. Let me see. All right, that looks like a proper length. Prop it up the right height. We shall see. Oh, there's a spider. I get him. Oh yeah, got him. All right, it's time to get that thing there propped up with that thing there. So we'll see if I can get her dead, Sid. Well, that might work. Let's see here. Alright, well, let's do this. It might be all she goes up. Oh, I need a shorter propper. That one is not the proper. Alright, well, I found a stick. It's actually a piece of a small tree that I chopped. Oh, there's a hawk. What's up, hawk? He's cool. Anywho, so this thing, I might be able to put the hitch or the receiver for the ball right here. And the length looks about right. So let's see if I can do it. And looky there, boys and girls. Dadgum. Every now and then a redneck can be kind of smart. Or just lucky. So now I got to clean that all the vegetation off that motor back there. Come on with it. Okay, it's time to get to cutting some stuff off of a motor. Before we do that, let's take a look. Yep, this stuff's gonna have to be fixed. Pretty simple stuff though, runners for these things. Might even fashion some roller model on there. But yeah, this doohickey here is just snapped up here. So all this stuff is relatively easy. Hey, look, I've got water running out back here after propping it up. That was what I was looking for. So looks like when my pops did these many years ago, he used stainless hardware, nuts and bolts you can see there. But it's time to redo it. Axle looks okay, I suppose. It's galvanized. It's a galvanized trailer. Trailer looks in pretty daggone good shape. It's just the runners here, whatever you call that, the boards that support the weight of the boat. We'll get all that taken care of. Alright, let's move on to the back and get to work removing some of this. I brought some good old loppers with me, because I'm gonna need them. Knock that out of the way. Oh yeah. Alrighty, so I've made progress. We're getting a lot of this junk out. Still got, you know, some more in there, but for the most part it's way different. I still got some tightening up to do on that, obviously. But because I know I'm going to be changing these wheels and tires, I'm going to have to get these things off. So I'm going to go ahead and blast those things with some PB Blaster. Go ahead and let it sit. See what we got. This one here is totally off. Dang, that stuff comes there like out of there like a rocket. Alright, I've got a nice little ratchet here, breaker bar. That, oh yeah, it's coming off easy. I'm just gonna break them loose. And then when I jack it up, I'll be able to, bring them on out. Let's see. That one there ain't got nothing to bite to. Nah, it's not good. Alright, so I figured I'd get smart. It only took a while to figure this out, but I'm going to use another ratchet here. I'm going to pop him on here and let this thing hold it and see what happens. Come on. Come on, baby. There we go. There we go. Dang, that thing's a little... That's it. That did it. Alright, so it is time to jack that bad boy up. I got some jack stands on standby. And then my jack out of my F-150. I just don't have the hook doohickey. So I'm going to use this. See if I can turn it. Ought to work. Let's see what I got. So looky here. I got me a socket. It's a 1-inch. And look what it does. Sleeves right over there. And I can get a little arm workout, forearm workout real good. Just by doing it like this. Jacking that thing up. Pretty good. Oh yeah. Alright, I have relocated my jack stand. Yeah, this ought to work. So it's raising up, but I think what I'm gonna do is go get my drill, see if I can raise it up faster. And if that thing doesn't have any enough torque, I'll just get the ratchet. That'd be easy enough. Alright. Man, I'm sweating crazy. It's hot out here. Need to hydrate. Uno. Dos. Tres. And let's see if I can actually get that one. Yep. Cuatro. El cuatro. Cuatro. This side is definitely easier to work on. I got more room. One. Three. The drill, the old Craftsman 18 volt that I've had since like 2008. I bought it at Kmart in Niceville, Florida, back when those existed. But I remember growing up though, the only place you could get Craftsman was at Sears, but I guess they branched off. Now I don't think there is a Sears anymore. I don't even know. There we go. This one's a little tighter. Alrighty, so now I just need to measure this. See if it's see if I can get close here. 4 inch. That's what that's gonna be. 4 on 4, 4 lug, 4 inch. Alrighty, I've made pretty good progress on my first day. A few hours at this. So we got a lot of it cleaned out. All that bush that was here in the water, got it removed over there. And then I remove these wheels. This side, the other side. Next step is to order wheels and tires. I figured out what size I needed. I got a sweat dripping down my eyeball. And then I'll be able to pull this thing out and get it mobile. Go from there. We got a little bit of cleaning left to do, and then the biggest thing is going to be what I'm going to do about the motor. So ultimately, my end goal is going to be my nephew Turner driving this thing, riding this thing, piloting, captaining, whatever you want to call it, with a smile on his face. That's my end goal. So follow along on this journey with me. It's a pretty neat little project. Not a whole lot to it, but involves some time and dedication nonetheless. So new day adventure, fun little project. Let's see how I can put it together. So today is July 6th when I started, and we'll see how long it is before we got this thing backed up into the water with a good trailer underneath it and out on the water with smiles on our faces headed to a fishing hole. We'll see how it goes.